What's up, guys? Mike in the building. Hey, we're about to get a new 1 minute candle. I want to show you the importance of Bookmap and how you can identify how they're auctioning the price within a whole 1 minute candle. Here goes a 1 minute candle opening up on SNTI. You can see they just threw an offer up above. There's a sandwich right here. But now we get to see how this 1 minute candle is forming, right? And you'll be able to break it down on the book and kind of see. There goes a buyer coming in here trying to remove this liquidity. Are we going to get this breakout? Is it going to stuff? Things like that, right? So you get to see this, you know, get broken down within, multiple seconds, right? Breaking down the whole 1 minute candle rather than seeing, oh, there's some initiation. Now there's no follow through. Now it's breaking down. And now we're going to get this 1 minute candle to close, right? So all this price action just happened really quick. See, now there's opening up the spread. The stock has a pretty big spread right now. You'll be able to see that utilizing the book. And now they're starting to tighten it up. And now you can see the 1 minute forming again. Now, is this 1 minute strong, right? They had some algo push up, some small bids come up with it. Is it strong? Now we got 30 more seconds. While watching this one, they throw up a small bid. The spread is starting to get a little bit tighter, but nonetheless, there is a spread. Now it's getting a little bit tighter right here. Um, to me, this is very important rather than just watching these 1 minute candles, without. So again, utilizing the book, you get to see is what's happening behind these candlesticks, right? Then you get to be able to see how aggressive market buyers are, how they're coming over here and testing the best offer, or how they're testing the best bids. Now we got a bid that just stepped up right there. Let's see if we get some follow through, and then go ahead and break out over this consolidation right here on the book and retest potential some higher offer magnets, some higher liquidity that's on the book. But I really wanted to bring this up right here, bring this to people's attention because, staring at candlesticks, you don't really get to see how they're being formed, right? All we're seeing is some volume come through, volume profile, some candlesticks, going up and down. That's cool, right? Some overall patterns potentially and things like that. But see, now we got a new 1 minute right here. So, within this whole 1 minute, you can see some potential buying aggression, some selling aggression going through right here on the book, but there's no true follow through yet. And this is how I use the book, guys. I think this is so imperative to understanding how these candlesticks are forming. We get to see true liquidity that they're putting on the book, that they're putting on the current order book. That when you're just staring at level 2, you can't get a precise visualization of what is going on, right? Super, super cool, super, super important. Of course, you want to have confluence, right? Like, draw out some zones, have your zones ready, look at price action. SNTI is an example of one that, so now it's trading, it tapped 73 cents, so it literally tapped the 200 SMA. So right now, pre-market, it filled a huge gap. Does it have more steam? To me now, right here, we got to draw this zone. This zone's an important zone to reclaim. I like to make all my breakdown zones white. So throw that out there. The reason why I say this is an important breakdown zone is because it's had high volume. So confluence, when I'm using my candlestick charts, I'm drawing out zones. Let me put this out because this was an important daily reclaim zone too. Right there. So now we're trading into some supply. This is a breakdown zone. We need to reclaim this area. So when I got the book and I'm utilizing it, I'm trying to see if, hey, are we going to have true support maybe at this lower zone? And then if we are we going to get some aggressive market buyers to come in here and really start having an interest on these best offers? Okay, that's how I utilize the book and combine the confluence. Right, I'm going back and forth. So far we got sellers at control. Looks like they're going to remove the liquidity that people were willing to buy up here. And now we zoom out and we kind of see where's our next support levels. Next support levels are at 55, 52, and then there is still small liquidity on the book right here, as you're seeing right here. But as of right now, so far, this stock has given back its whole entire pre-market run up. Okay, 7 a.m. pop started down here. There is a lot more liquidity. Looks like you just had a little book flip right here. We got some support still in here, and then this is what it looks like over here while this is forming. So super important. Again, has some confluence. I have both up all the time, marking out my zones, looking for particular things on the book. Is this true absorption down here? Where are we trading at, right? I want to see a really good absorption areas when things are, in trend. When things are setting up for potential second legs, or are we above key areas, key breakdown areas, right? You can see too, even on the book down here, how they're starting to tighten the spread up even more versus when we had this thing, you know, over here with a wider spread, right? These are wider spreads, okay? These are tightening up, okay? Someone removed the liquidity, so, this is right here, a buyer got absorbed, right? They removed the liquidity off the book, but there was no follow through. So yes, a buyer came here, removed this liquidity, the buyer got absorbed. There's no more follow through on the best offer, and now we're coming back down. Okay, so these areas, this would be the first key area for me to get retested on this, and it's also our breakdown zone. So if this reclaims, bounces up, and retests, potential maybe a test for highs, or it can put in a lower high. All right, but all right, guys, much love. Just wanted to go over some more things and really show you the difference of how you can utilize your book in smaller time frames, right? We have a whole minute, so we want to see how these 1 minute candles are being formed, and then overall you can step out and kind of see, if you zoom out, you're going to start seeing a larger time frame set up. This is 5 minutes. You can zoom out again, you'll see a 30-minute perspective on the book, right? And things like that. All right, guys, much love. Peace out, Mikey.